Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I love these portable PCs, by the way. Oh, by the way, hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah, hope your five senses work, health, and strength is good or excellent. Videocards.com. He got a picture of the Asus ROG with the Z2 Extreme chip. Well, okay, Valve. I hope you see this. Anyway, it says here. Oh, by the way, it says here AMD Ryzen Z2 in 2025. Digital Trends report AMD confirms new handheld optimized mobile series. Says AMD has reportedly confirmed that it will bring a Z2 Extreme chip in early 2025. This was confirmed during a Q&A session on both AMD and Microsoft employees, which was attended by Digital Trends, who reported on the news. The Ryzen Z1 and the Ryzen Z1 Extreme are both based on Phoenix Silicon, featuring up to 8 Zen core and up to 12 RDNA 3 compute units. However, AMD has already launched Strix Point Silicon, which features up to 8 Zen 5 cores and up to 16 RDNA 3.5 compute units. This update is highly anticipated for gaming handheld, especially considering AMD focus on power efficiency for this new mobile silicon. And then it says AMD Ryzen series, Ryzen Z1 Extreme, 8 compute units, 16 Ts, by 8 Zen cores and 12 compute units. What was this? Let's see. Ryzen Z1, 2C plus 4, 2 compute units plus C plus 4 compute units. I'm sitting here tripping. Slash 12 T slash. Then in parentheses, it got 2 Zen 4 plus 4 times Zen 4 compute units and 4 compute units RDNA. And then the Ryzen Z2 Extreme, 12 compute unit, 24 Ts, 4X Zen 5, 8X Zen 5C, and 16 compute units RDNA 3.5. It says here AMD Ryzen A1 300 series, including SKUs like the HX370, can already be used for such system. However, so far, only one company has confirmed plan to use this chip in the handheld. The difference between the Ryzen Z series and the Ryzen A1 300 series lies in the NPU support, which would presumably be disabled in the handheld optimized silicon. However, as shown by AMD recent focus on AI, this could change at any moment. There is also a difference in how driver updates are handled. The Ryzen Z series updates are managed by OEM rather than AMD itself, though this could change the release of the Z2 Extreme. The first gaming console like to feature the Z2 series update are the ROG Ally 2 and Lenovo Legion Go 2, which currently features a Ryzen Z1 Extreme, with the ROG Ally 2023 also having a non-extreme variant. The Ryzen Z2 series is expected to launch in early 2025. While AMD has not provided a specific timeline yet, it seems likely that AMD will showcase a lot of hardware at CES 2025, one of the most important tech events of the year, with a particular focus on mobile devices. And then you got about 22 comments in this section, so you know how those AMD politicians go. Anyway, then Rick said this: wonder if Zen 5 cores would be good enough not to be a CPU bottleneck. It would save on power for sure. And then Tripper said this: would probably be fine for like 90% of game. There should be no issues maintaining the boost clock indefinitely, since I think it only goes to 3.3 gigahertz no matter what. It's going to be heavily GPU limited most of the time. I guess I could do some tests on my Z1 Ally with Zen 4 and 4 compute units. It shouldn't be hard to force a game to run on small cores. And now I got really curious. I will try it over the weekend. And then Mark said this: possibly there's too much power wasted on the CPU for gaming. The Steam Deck custom APU is proof of this. It has better performance than the Z1 at the same 15 watt power budget while using Zen 2 RDNA and 7 nanometer process. Steam Deck, folks. Anyway, I'm gonna get one more comment. And then Space Cobra said this: doubling the L2 cache on the GPU block would be very much appreciated. And Tipper said this: from what I've seen from various tests, Strixpoints does really well at low TDP setting, which is perfect for handhelds. I think this has a chance of being a pretty big generational jump for handhelds. Then Mark says 12 cores is too much. It could leach RAM bandwidth and power budget, leaving less for the GPU. Or maybe they are using a lot of low power cores and less power cores. CPU performance is only the third limiting factor for gaming performance on those devices, and is only increasing the price unnecessarily. I would rather have 6 cores and more compute units. It would lead to better performance. Valve is listening. Anyway, and then Rob said this: 8/12 are low power cores. Mark, if it could be okay. Then Unable said this: too many AMD cores, Intel is better. 2011, 2022, not enough AMD cores, Intel is better. And in 2024, too many AMD core, Intel is better. And then Xenon said this: Panther Lake will have 4 additional XE cores, and even when they stick with Battlemag, this product seems far ahead of the Z2, considering this will be on TSMC N3 compared to Intel 18A. And then who is this? Ness said this: according to GPUB, Z2E should be 3 Zen 5 plus 5 B3 Zen 5 plus 5 Zen 5C plus 12 compute units RDNA 3.5. And Pyro said 3 plus 5, very unlikely that AMD will use odd numbers. 4 plus 4 or 2 plus 6 would be more likely. And Patrick was like, the standard Z2 will likely be based on the 8080M, while the Z2 Extreme will leverage the 8090M. And then Beef Cheese said this: RIP, rest in peace, Ally X buyers. Also kind of dead on arrival, with Lunar Lake already shown to be more efficient and performant. And then Tripper said this: I have not seen a single benchmark of Lunar Lake anywhere. He said there's no information about it other than what Intel provided. Did I miss something? And there are more actually Lunar Lake based devices already on the market tested. And then who is this? And then Unable said this: he's talking about those ridiculous first party benchmarks where they lied about Dota 2 perfs. And then who is this? Scope said this: perf stat doesn't matter if OS/dev aren't leveraging the hardware properly to get the perf it's capable of, not to mention the software/driver that comes with each option. Intel's iGPU could have more bugs, and AMD runs relatively bug-free. No matter its perf possible, PPL will choose AMD over Intel. And then Josiah said this: new Steam Deck OLED with this would be amazing. Yeah, I'm waiting anyway. He said, who was a Tripper said this: it would make me wonder if Valve would choose to go custom route, though I bet Z2E would be rather expensive. Part on Valve would rather not make Steam Deck too expensive. And then 3 more comments here. Martin is like, okay, considering PS5 Pro will have dedicated hardware for upscaling, I wonder when AMD will include it. It could help those handheld a good bit. And then K said this: RDNA 3.5 ? Kind of dead on arrival. Was hoping for RDNA 4. Hopefully the CU's increase is good enough to bring substantial improvement, and hopefully it uses similar power. And then Jason says, is RDNA 4 bring much IPC gains? I thought it was mostly ray tracing performance increases. And that's all the comments. So yeah, you know how the AMD politicians are. They love to debate. So yeah. you guys are good on AMD. So I'm gonna let y'all debate yourself anyway. But yeah, AMD got their hands in a lot of things, man. So the gaming industry move on, and a lot of good things to come out in 2025. So we'll see what these portable PC manufacturers are up to in 2025. Steam Deck OLED is out. Lenovo Legion Go, ROG Ally X. Yeah, you got the Oxzo, you got A and Neo, you got all these handhelds. So 2025 will reveal a lot, you know. Valve is being secretive, so when news break of the Steam Deck 2, I'll let you know. But right now, AMD has their hands in a lot of things, and then there's the PS5 Pro that should be coming out. Sony should be making some type of announcement, so we'll see what they say. So, but other than that, and the Z2 Extreme chip next year. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Star Trek thing. For Dark Side. Go. Peace.